Hey everyone, this is Mick from PhoneUplink, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my full review of the Samsung Galaxy S2. Now first of all, let's just quickly go over the hardware I got on this phone before we get into the review. It's got a 4.2 inch touchscreen which features Samsung's Super AMOLED technology. The front glass is also Gorilla Glass, so it is extremely strong. The screen resolution is 480 by 800, and as I said, the Super AMOLED technology, it is just beautiful to look at. It's a really nice display. But anyway, let's just go over the hardware on the phone first. On the left hand side we have our volume up and down rockers. On the top we have a 3.5mm headphone jack and microphone port. On the right hand side we have our power and lock unlock button, and on the back we have the 8 megapixel camera with flash. Okay, so just run a quick quadrant standard test, so I can show you the scores that this phone gives when it's got no applications running whatsoever. This is just quadrant standard running. So here you go. It's got a score of 3193. Now the best score I got off the HTC Sensation, which also has a 1.2 GHz dual core processor, was about 2300. I think was the best score I got off the Sensation. So this is quite a bit more powerful than the Sensation, to say the least. Okay, so if we quickly get into battery life after talking about the hardware and doing the quadrant standard test. The battery is a 1650 mAh battery. It's good for about 18 hours and 30 minutes talk time without 3G and 710 hours standby time without 3G. With 3G switched on, it's good for about 9 hours talk time and 620 hours standby time. Now for me, with fairly average use, this phone has managed to get me through a day and 3/4, I'd say, the best I've managed to get out of it so far, which my iPhone is starting to struggle to do, but then again it is a fairly old 3GS and I think it needs a new battery, to be fair. But anyway, with fairly average use, this phone has managed to get me through a day and 3/4 usage, normally playing Angry Birds, checking the internet on it, checking emails, making the odd call and sending the odd text. But with fairly average use for me, as I said, it manages to get me through about a day and 3/4 average use, which is, I think, so far the best out of all the phones I've had. The HTC Sensation managed to get me for about a day and a half, I think. But yeah, it is a fairly good battery in this device. Well, fairly good would be diminishing it slightly. It's a really good battery. But yeah, as I said, with me, for fairly average use, it manages to get me through playing Angry Birds for quite a while. Checking up on the internet, as you can see, it does launch games really quickly. Yeah, really snappy device, to say the least. Now if we have a quick look at the camera quality for the Samsung Galaxy S2, as you can see, the camera's quality is absolutely brilliant. On the screen of the phone, the colours just really pop on this phone. It's a brilliant camera, to say the least. In my opinion, it's much better than the iPhone 4's camera, and if you want to see a few photos that I've taken on this device in full quality, then head over to my Flickr. The link will be in the description. There's a section just dedicated to the Samsung Galaxy S2, and as you can see, quality is the exact same when you put it onto a bigger screen. It doesn't get any worse when you put it onto a big screen like I was expecting it to, because yeah, normally the good displays just make it look a bit better than it actually is. But anyway, I was quite surprised. It's that's what happened with the Samsung Omnia 7. On the screen of the phone, it looks absolutely brilliant. All the images look brilliant, but on a regular screen on a regular computer, it didn't really look too good, to be fair. But anyway. As I said, if you want to check out the full quality of the pictures that I've taken on this phone, head over to my Flickr, link in the description. There's, I think there's about 22 photos on there, so yeah, it's a good variety for you to check out the camera quality, see what it's actually like as an overall camera. Okay, so if we just run through call quality really quickly, since it is a phone and that's the thing you're really going to be using it for the most. Well, most people will be using it for the most, shall I say. But anyway, yeah, the call quality on this phone is really nice. This is the first phone that I have to say does beat the iPhone, well, my iPhone anyway, in terms of call quality. It's a really nice, really loud speaker. It's got really high quality, and so far I've had no drop calls on this device either. I would give you a demonstration of what the loudspeaker quality is like on a call, but yeah, I'm filming this after I've already done the factory reset, hence the reason SIM card's not in it. But yeah, so far no drop calls, and there won't be any more tests on it, so yeah. In my experience, I've had no drop calls on this phone, but that could just be my area, because all the network providers have fairly strong coverage in my area. I never seem to drop below, I think it's 4 bars of signal in my area, wherever I am in this area, on any of the networks, which is fairly lucky for me, I guess. But anyway, that's just about that. To wrap it up, the call quality on this device is really good, and you'll see what the microphone quality is like in the video quality test that I did later, that I did on this phone as well, which should be towards the end of this video. But anyways, and overall, it's really good for voice calls. It's definitely better than the iPhone in my opinion, well, my iPhone anyway, which is a white 3GS, so yeah. Anyway, that's that. Okay, so now let's just get into one thing that's I feel that Samsung could have done better with this phone. I mean, if you're anything like me, then you may be slightly clumsy with your phones. I mean, my iPhone's taken, well, a fall or two would be, yeah, would be lying. It's had a few falls. Well, a few falls would also be lying. It's fallen a lot of times, and with the iPhone, I know that it's not going to break if I drop it. It's fell so many times. It just feels like a sturdy phone as well. It doesn't feel like it's going to break if I drop it, and it hasn't. Whereas with the Samsung, I know that the Gorilla Glass on the front will sustain a fall or two, but I'm not sure about the rest of the phone, because the rest of the phone does feel a bit plasticky, to be fair. It doesn't have the best build quality out of Samsung's lineup. I mean, the Omnia 7, which is the Windows Phone 7 I reviewed at the start of this channel, that seemed like that had really good build quality. That's all I can really say on that. It had a full aluminum body. It's just a really nice phone to use. It felt really strong, and it didn't feel like it would break if you dropped it. Now, one of the only other issues I have with this phone is sometimes the Wi-Fi card is well, acts up really. I mean, right now it's being fine. It's loading fairly quickly, but every now and then, if it's connected to one of my routers, I've got 2 routers, one for my PS3 mainly, and one for the computers, and it just goes really slowly on Wi-Fi sometimes. I don't know what it is. It just goes. It's just really slow on Wi-Fi sometimes. I'm not entirely sure what it is with this phone. But it's the only one that I've had that does this. Well, to be fair, it's only Samsung's that I've had to do this. But as you can see, let's see if it'll do it. No, it's not going to do it. Yeah. Oh well. As I said, it does have a few Wi-Fi issues every now and then, either loading really slow or not able to load at all. But right now it seems to be fine, which is surprising. I mean, every time I've tried to use the Wi-Fi on this, it doesn't seem to work. Or whenever I want to use the Wi-Fi, should I say. I wanted to watch Top Gear on this thing, and it didn't work. Oh well. Another plus for me with the Samsung Galaxy S2 is definitely the keyboard on this device. This is the first Android phones I haven't had to change the keyboard on, because I tend just to not like Android keyboards. They're either the keys are either too slim or they're too small. So yeah, either way I end up making typos, which so far I've had with every Android phone that I've come across apart from this one. Which has just got a really nice keyboard. I know that there are other keyboards that you can download for Android, and I have tried them out, but none of them have come close to what the Samsung's stock keyboard is, which is really nice. This is the first phone I've actually been able to text or tweet from while I've been on a train, which is it is something that I like to be able to do. But anyway, it's got a really good keyboard. I would show you it, but yeah, the phone's just been factory reset. It's about to get shipped off, so yeah. Keyboard on this device is absolutely brilliant. But anyway, let me just wrap this up now. Before you judge this phone on build, in terms of build quality, please go and try it out in a store first. Don't just go completely on my opinion in terms of the build quality. It may be completely different. That's probably more my opinion than actual fact. I'm just not going to bother putting it to the test because I don't really want to pay for the phone. So anyway, that's my review of the Samsung Galaxy S2. If you feel that there's anything I've missed out in this review, then please leave it in the comment section below. If you want to ask me any questions about this phone, then please ask them in the comments. I'll reply to as many as, well, to all the questions that I'm asked. But yeah, as I said, go and try this phone in the stores if you're interested in it. It is a really snappy device, brilliant display, brilliant battery, brilliant speaker quality. It's just an overall pleasure to use. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, everyone. As I said, if you want to check out all the photos that I've taken on this device, then please head over to my Flickr. Link will be in the description. Also follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/PhoneUplink. That's got the YouTube account tied into it, so every time we upload a video, you will be notified that a new video has gone up. Because sometimes the YouTube system doesn't exactly work very well, and that was demonstrated yesterday when I tried to upload my unboxing of the HTC Trophy, not processing to any sub-boxes, which was fairly annoying. But anyway, that's my review of the Samsung Galaxy S2. As I said, if you think there's anything I could have improved on with this review, then please leave me some help in the comment section below. Just tell me what I could have done better, and I'll try and improve it on that on my next video. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. As I said, like, comment and subscribe if you like the content. Well, subscribe if you like the content, like the video if you like the video, and please leave me a comment in the comment section below. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, so this is just going to be a really quick test of the Samsung Galaxy S2's front-facing camera, since we've been asked to do tests on front-facing cameras now as well that come on phones, instead of just tests on the rear-facing cameras. But as you can see, the colours are quite accurate on this camera, on the front-facing camera. In my opinion, it is better than the iPhone 4's front-facing camera, and definitely better than the iPad 2's. It will do you well for Skype video calls. It's a really good camera, let's say the least. Doesn't use up a huge amount of memory either. I mean, it's just going past 10 megabytes now on the little tracker that it's got, the little timer. But anyway, this has just been a quick test on the Samsung Galaxy S2's front-facing camera.